I accidentally crossed into a vicious male character in the book. According to the plot of the book, just get divorced. My wife would throw 1 billion break in my face in order to match her with Bai Yu Guang. I'm still trying to play the vicious male character. The wife of the actress who has been secretly married for 3 years does not play according to the routine after she exposed her relationship with me to the media. That night, I was put on a hot search while filming on set. I deliberately pushed the first love of the actress Bajiru into the water. This hurts Bazairu's heart. Pulled him up and rushed to the hospital. According to the plot of the book, he's divorcing me tonight, and then ruthlessly threw 1 billion break in my face. Get me out of their sight forever. I'm about to go offline, trying to hold back my laughter. The moment I opened the door to Angelina's office, I crossed my hands, nostrils up, put on a look of arrogance. Zhu Zihao made a sample. Bajiru looked up at me impatiently, and I was ecstatic. Wow, are you pissed? I'm so vicious. Hurry up and put the divorce agreement. And that black card, worth 1 billion, slammed in my face. Lapiro. Bajiru smiled. He just got a cold, just take some medicine. Bazairu's answer that doesn't hurt or itch makes me very uncomfortable. That's how your dad always wanted a divorce. I broke his most precious vase with 1 kick, intentionally adding fuel to the fire. Just rely on that little bastard Zhu Zhao. You want to steal my wife? It's just a fool's dream. I will never get a divorce for the rest of your life. Don't even think about rekindling your old relationship. I'm thinking in my heart that I've humiliated your first love so much. Why don't you scold me? Hurry up. Now, throw dirty money in my face. Who knew that Beijuru was not at all angry? And he smiled at me with interest. Don't worry, husband. I didn't prepare a black card. I'm not planning to divorce you. Answer. I was instantly petrified in place. What do you mean, not divorced? Am I not vicious enough? You shouldn't. I went all over the place, just like the book said. Just when I wondered if something was wrong with the plot, a warm embrace suddenly clung to his back. Beijuru embraces me, gently and coquettishly. Today is our 3rd wedding anniversary. I'll go home and have dinner with you tonight. You clean up your shit. I'm a cannon fodder with soy sauce in the book. The male partner Lu Zeho is your official male lead. 3 years ago, I sneezed into this novel. Become the vicious ex-husband of the heroine Angelina. Daily tasks make things difficult for the male protagonist. Trip on the road to reunite the male and female protagonists. In order to get 1 billion breakup fee as soon as possible. I work hard every day. The plot is fine at the beginning. He runs away, he chases. They are both hard to fly. Until half a year ago, after Bejiru had a car accident. It's all kind of weird. Bejiru tore up all the photos of him and his first love. He is also cold to Zhu Zihao, who has just returned to China. I check if I am a vicious man. The role is to fake. The male protagonist is not pitiful enough. You can't win back Beizairu's heart. Therefore, every time the plot against Zhu Zihao, I work really hard. Try to be real. As a result, Gu Zihao was tossed miserably by me. Beizairu was still unmoved. I'm trying so hard to figure it out. What went wrong? The voice of Baijiro's clever smile came from outside the door. Husband, you've been hiding in the bathroom for an hour. If you don't come out, I'll go in. Huddled in the bathtub, my hair trembled for a moment. Didn't you say that you would keep your body like a jade for Zhu Zihao? This candlelight dinner, black silk nurse uniform. Why is he preparing these at home? Although Bazairu's figure is the best, the face looks also in line with my aesthetics. But Shimizu texture. Don't bring me. Bajiru smirked. 1 count 3. 1 2. At 2.5 seconds, trembling, I opened the bathroom door. Angelina pressed me against the white wall. The hand is also naturally placed on my shoulder, and I was talking dirty inside. Bajiru frowned slightly. Put your finger on my lips. Don't ruin the atmosphere. Just when I tried to push him away, Baisru's cell phone rang. He ignored me and tried to unbutton me. It's my eyes. I glanced at the caller ID, and it was Gu Zihao. Immediately, vicious male partner, possessed. Push Angelo away. Grit your teeth and scold so late. Why is Gu Zihao calling you? Thank you for saving my life. Over the receiver. Gu Zihao coughed twice. A weak voice, like a gust of wind, can blow away. Jiru, I'm so lonely in the hospital alone. Can you come and accompany me? Bajiru said coldly. Inconvenient tonight. Angelina's cold attitude makes me frown when I hear it. After Zhu Zihao returned to China, he attacked her for so long. Why is there no progress at all? Zhu Zihao wronged Tao Jiru. I know you hate me and resent me. Blame me for leaving you in order to study abroad. But I'm in the country. Only you can rely on. Bajiru looked up at me, and I look away. Pretend you didn't hear anything. After all, there is room for the male and female protagonists to be alone. It is also my duty as a dedicated man who knew that Bajiru smiled, directly refused going out so late. My husband would be jealous. If you are really bored, I can call some nurses to accompany you. I'm cursing in my heart. I'm jealous of shit. Bless you. Make up and lock it up. Don't make trouble for me, okay? I work overtime without overtime pay. Suddenly, Bajiru stood up, took a hard bite on my neck. I can't hold back the pain. He took a deep breath. Unexpectedly, Jose Hao heard it. He carefully asked Bajiru, "Are you with Limmer right now?" Angelica Ruiz, staring at me, eyes full of warnings. Impatient answer. "Isn't it normal for me to be with my husband?" Mr. Gu called a married woman in the middle of the night. It's a very impolite thing to do. Do you know that Juza Hao is crying? Jiru, have you really forgotten me? Have you forgotten our past? You said you would only like me in your life. Ju Zhao's voice was slightly hoarse. Even I was impressed. Unexpectedly, Bai Jiru threw a cold sentence. Let the past go. Then he hung up the phone. I was dumbfounded. My heart is like 1,000 grass mud horses galloping by. Are these two going to break up? That's not how it works. It should be that you two are reconciled, then join forces to drive me away. I anxiously asked Bai Jiru carefully. You really don't go to the hospital to accompany Guzi Hao anymore? His head kept rubbing against me and pouted in coquettish. Yeah, you are my husband. Why would I go out with other men? From now on, I only pet you. Love you, okay? I tried to pull the corners of my mouth. What the hell? I don't have that many scenes. If you add drama, you have to add money. Angelina brings her body closer to me again. The scorching sight seems to melt me. I'm afraid to step back, and he's closing in until it blocks me in a corner. Bajiru smirks. Oh, should we continue? I swallowed hard. Continue what? Eyes glancing down uncontrollably. Isn't this woman usually quite cold? I'm a handsome guy with 8-pack abs, lying next to her for 3 years unmoved. Why is there a sudden convulsion tonight? Bajiru instantly black-faced. She grabbed my wrist, forcibly put my hand on her waist. He gritted his teeth and complained, of course, to fulfill my responsibilities as a wife, lest someone frame me for being cold behind my back. And I was shocked. If I hadn't had a god perspective before wearing the book, no Angela, just an ordinary domineering female president in the book. The character has some superpowers besides, without any golden fingers. Otherwise, I really thought she could read minds. My guilty smile. Deliberately off topic. Didn't your wife doctor tell you to pay more attention to rest? Does your head still hurt? The heart is thinking. I see. It must have been the accident 6 months ago. Knocked him in the head. Maybe when he's cured, the deviated plot can be back on track. I comfort myself in my heart. Bajiru was unmoved at all. Unbutton yourself in a few clicks, the moment his skin came over. I said no. Bajiru had a smirk on her face. A man can't say no. You know? I blushed. Weak way really doesn't work. I've been experiencing some back pain recently. No strenuous exercise. Take advantage of his dumbfounded gap. I hurried into the bathroom. That night, I lay in bed thinking about it all night. What a pity. Why is my lower back pain at this time? Otherwise, I can still get some interest from him. And the next day, Bajiru's thick panda eyes frightened him, glaring at me angrily. Warned not to think wildly when you sleep in the future. I have no idea. Why didn't he sleep well? I came to the set to film. I saw Zhu Zhao, who had arrived early. He covered his mouth and coughed lightly. It hurts the director. Mr. Gu is still sick. The scene that will be slapped in the face will be shot in dislocation. Who knew? Zhu Zhao, a stubborn guy. You have to insist on a real shot. I'm fine. Filming is about being serious. I can't drag down the whole crew just because of my personal reasons. Director gives thumbs up. Praise him for being a dedicated actor. Member. A proud Gu Zihao provoked Mr. Dorian in a low voice. Don't show any mercy to me later. It's redundant. I don't need him to provoke me at all. Well, I'm more anxious than him to log off. I moved my wrist. Seeing the white paper that came to the supervisor, the spirit immediately came. Skillfully put on a vicious face. Stuck at the moment when Zhu Zhao finished his lines, I raised my hand and slapped. He immediately fell to the ground. Dude, this is too cooperative. I haven't hit him yet. He went down on his own. If you act like this, I'm excited. I immediately stopped filming. Temporary addition. Director Zhu Zihao seems to have been slapped by me. Everyone rushed to check on Zhu Zhao's condition. Bai Jiru is also in the director's eyes for help. lift him up, ready to go to the hospital. But then Zhu Zihao woke up. Zhu Zihao, who strives to maintain a kind personality. I'm afraid Bajiru will blame me. Quickly exonerate me. Don't blame Lin. I accidentally fell. One immediately added fuel to the fire. Take the initiative to jump out and be scolded. I did it on purpose. And be considerate to your own viciousness. Find the most reasonable reason. This slap is just to make you remember. Bajiru is not something you can cut off. Zhu Zihao bit his lower lip hard. Don't open your face with grievances. A delicate and small appearance. Anyone who sees it doesn't feel distressed. I sneer. If it weren't for my vicious man as a foil, that's what he does. I will take the initiative to bear the charge. I will take the initiative to curse. Which vicious man is more professional than me? I am the next Oscar winner. Oh ho, while I'm thinking inside. Angelica, a basin of cold water, poured on the heads of me and Gu Zihao. He opened the tunnel expressionlessly. The shot of the face slap just now is too fake. Lim Mo didn't even hit you in the face. Since you're okay, so let's reshoot this scene. I'm stupid. Rabbit How is stupid too. All the staff present were also stunned in place. At this time, only the director stood up and echoed Baijiro's words. That's right. I was in front of the camera with the White Shadow Queen just now. I saw it with my own eyes. It's true that the shot was a little tight in that scene. The two of us who were exposed were embarrassed to pick our noses with our toes. A shamed man dares not look up. Remake this face-slapping scene. Zhu Zihao was firmly slapped by me. His face was suddenly red and swollen. He turned his head and glared at me viciously. I whispered in a guilty voice that I would blame Bajiru. It was a good cooperation. Who asked him to dismantle the stage? Zhu Zhao is wrong. Sorry. Mr. Zhang, your voice is too low. I didn't hear you. Hi. I mean, your weight in Baziru's heart is like that. He told me yesterday that he would only love me from now on. So, I'd better advise you to get rid of him as soon as possible. I said this on purpose to anger him. Sure enough, Gu Zihao immediately made the next move. The following filming process. He has been trying his best to stick to Baijiro's side. Also took the opportunity to bribe the director. Intentionally increase the emotional drama between the two. It is to remind Baijiru of the sweetness of her first love. I rarely have time. Deliberately find various excuses to flee the scene. Leave room for the male and female protagonists to be alone. While I was drinking wine and hugging my sister in a nightclub, my agent called me. He anxiously asked why you were scolded on the hot search again. I woke up half of it in an instant. Hurry up and click, Weibo. Ooh, really? Hot search title is Simp. Lin Mo. Extreme Addiction. Huang Shan actress First Love 2 slaps. Original. Video of me hitting Zhu Zihao on the set and talking wildly. It was maliciously edited and hyped. See 30 million videos that continue to soar. I was completely relieved. Okay. I'm also worried about the white paper. Rape a foot. The effect of Zhu Zihao pulling and stepping on me can't come out. The agent refrained from swearing on the spot. Why are you still worried that Gu Zihao won't step on me? Okay. I don't care. Just keep doing it. You're about to kill yourself. I'm having fun with the alcohol. Borrow you auspicious words. After my reputation is ruined and I am successfully killed, I will definitely give you a big red envelope. The agent was speechless. Thank you, fam. Remember the 3 years of wearing books? I go to great lengths to maintain the simp character. Where is Baijiru going to film? Which crew do I get into? What variety show is Baijiru on? I'm Buggy. Follow her like a dog. Acts as a backdrop. After doing so much groundwork, in order to wait for the moment when the whole network goes black. After all, the book says, the end of my ex-husband as cannon fodder. Just be scolded out of the entertainment industry by the whole network. And then, with the 1 billion breakup fee that Angelo gave in her divorce, angry offline, live a dashing single rich life. Although there is a small situation right now, no successful divorce, but you can lose your reputation and be scolded. It can be regarded as speeding up my finishing process. I click on the comment area, looking at the messages, scolding me. It's like gold coins are being smashed in my face. Happy for a while. I hug my sister next to me. Make a bold promise to hang out with my brother in the future. Wait until I get the breakup fee. How about giving you 100 million? There we go. The waiter called me home in the middle of the night. I didn't expect Baijiru to be waiting for me downstairs. She saw me get out of a taxi drunk. Hold back your anger and drag me to a corner and ask, don't tell me. You are scolded by black fans. When I'm sad, I go to drink to relieve my worries. I clung to the top gifter's tie. Dissatisfied, complained that I'm just drinking alcohol drown my sorrows. But the worry is why you haven't divorced me yet. I've already prepared a yacht and luxury car, just waiting for the divorce papers and 1 billion. Angelina grabbed my shoulder, grit your teeth, and asked what you said. Tell me again. I burned. The first one fell completely asleep. Wake up the next day. Angelica is missing. I don't care where he goes. Excited to jump out of bed. Open the hot search list. The entry currently hanging on the homepage is resolutely resist. Simp Limmer is out of the entertainment industry forever. In the angry black powder, and mixed with, the agent paid me to hire a whitewash army. It's this time. No one can stop me from dying. I pick up the keyboard, crackling 3 Weibo in a row to pull hatred. That's right. I slapped Zhu Zihao on purpose. He's arrogant. The woman I like should pay the price. So what if Angelina doesn't like me? I like to occupy him. If Zhu Zihao dares to pester Bijiru again, I still won't forgive him lightly. Every word, bouncing back and forth on the moral bottom line of the audience. Even the agent doesn't bother to care about me anymore. It's hopeless. You're completely mushy. I texted reassurance. Isn't it just being scolded for falling back? Little things. I will pay as much as the termination fee should be. In addition, I will give you a big red envelope. Kind of. I am ashamed of your hard work for so many years. It took a long time for the agent to reply, and it's still biting me like crazy. Lin Mo, you're lucky. You know. Check out Bazairu's Weibo after the movie. She just announced it. You've also issued a marriage license.
What?
I went to her homepage 5 minutes ago. Bijiru released our wedding photos, and with the text that my husband loves me too much. That's why they're rude on public platforms. Please bear with me, fans. In addition, please respect yourself, Mr. Ju. After all, she is married. Instantly fried online. Everyone can't believe the one who used to be on the show. The interview said that he would never forget Zhu Zihao's deep affection. The queen Baijiru will marry me, a rich Kofi, in order to maintain the open separation of relations with Gu Zihao. In that case, Lin Mo is not a third brother who meddles in other people's feelings. Gu Zihao is. I went to scold for so long. It turns out that the most scheming person is Zhu Zihao. So just now, Lin Mo sent Weibo to scold Gu Zihao angrily. It's not that he's crazy. The original partner rebelled openly. Shocked, I looked at the comments section where the wind suddenly changed. I'm confused. There is no such plot in the book at all. I quickly called Baijiru. She hung up, then sent a message back to me in a meeting. I dare not delay for a moment. He rushed to her office with his briefcase. She looked at me while she was working. Don't get too excited. This is my duty as a wife. I gasped and glared at her, scolding inside, touching my ass. I want a divorce from you. Why don't you ask my opinion on divorce? He made our relationship between the two of us public without authorization. I sound a little dissatisfied. Baijiru couldn't help frowning, but the voice is still as gentle as ever. What's the matter, husband? It's not what you've always wanted. He left me speechless. That's exactly what I said when he simped, but that's all for the purpose of human performance. Baijiru put down the pen in her hand. Get up and walk up to me. Stretch out your finger. Wipe the sweat off the tip of my nose. He lowered his stance. You know, ever since we were married, you have always paid me unilaterally. 3 years, even if I am a hard rock, also covered by you. From now on, I will love you tightly. Don't let any opposite sex have an opportunity, okay? I'm not smiling, really, honey. I'm so happy. I'm thinking about it. I'm almost happy. What the hell's going on with this plot? Play me to death. Just at this moment, there was a commotion outside the door. The office door was suddenly pushed open from the outside. The first person to break in was the angry Zhu Zihao, and right behind them are 2 building guards. Can't stop this gentleman. He insisted on coming up. I saw by Jiro's cold eyes. Zhu Zihao didn't give up and questioned her Jiro. Why won't you see me? Seeing this, I took the security guard away with a wink and closed the door thoughtfully. Create space for 2 people to be alone, because I'm really worried about the following trend. I quietly opened the door crack, eavesdropping on the conversation between the 2. Baijiro's attitude is still indifferent to Mr. Gu. Are you looking for me? I can't help but TSK twice. It seems that Baijiro's head was really knocked silly. Even the official male lead is not taken seriously. Zhu Zihao slammed his fist on the table with force. He exudes boundless anger. Jiru, why are you doing this to me? Did you know that because of your clarification, ruined my career after returning to China? Former Zero, he would never do anything to hurt me. Baijiru interrupted him coldly. Mr. Ju, I've taken care of my old relationship with you. Otherwise, it's up to you to deliberately spend money on the water army, hacking my husband with Rhythm Online. I will never let you go easily. Not me, Jiru. We have known each other for 8 years, 2 years together. Don't you believe me? Zhu Ziho is still resisting. Don't admit it. Oh, I see. It must be Limber behind it, trying to drive a wedge between us. Everybody knows that. He's been targeting me. Rhododendron, you must not be deceived by him. I head outside the door. Nervously tighten the seam with your fingers. It stands to reason. The female bully in the book always believes the male protagonist for no reason. But when it comes to Bajiro, how can this change? I can vaguely see the black card that should have been smashed in my face. He was thrown in front of Bu Zihao. He said the money in it, enough to spend the rest of your life abroad. From now on, never show up for me in Suzuki again. I was dumbfounded. This sentence, isn't that the line Bajiro said when she divorced me? Why is it all used on Bu Zihao? And that black card, worth 1 billion. I should have been paid. How to give Zhu Zihao looked sad. Jiru Bajiro is displeased. Don't say it again. Leave the last love for each other. Then Zhu Zihao was kicked out. I didn't escape in time, beaten by him. Zhu Zihao glared at me with red eyes. Blame me for robbing his woman. I was glaring at him. Blame him for taking my money. Linmer, you win. Zhu Zihao in front of me. Break the black card in half. At that moment, my heart was bleeding. Looking back on Uncle Chuan's past 3 years, every time I can't take it anymore. 1 billion break fee. It's what keeps me going. But the money was actually given to Zhu Zihao. And Zhu Zihao still doesn't cherish the fruits of other people's labor at all. My hands were shaking. Be careful. Pick up the broken black card from the ground. Want to cry without tears. Does this shit still work? I'm not over 1 billion loss. Bu Zihao's fist. And he's coming for my handsome face. And that provoked my anger. So we called downstairs from the company. Fist to meet. No mercy. Until I dislocated my left arm. He broke a rib. They were both sent to the hospital before giving up. Looking at Bajiro, who is distressed and takes care of me, Bu Zihao was completely dead when he fled the hospital in despair. And I stopped him, proposed to him with a serious face. I think it's time for us to join forces. Zhu Zihao paused, so I sighed slowly, squeezed the half of the black card tightly. Make up your mind, all the time. I firmly believe that as long as you take it seriously, the plot will go smoothly to the end. But I didn't expect that. The current plot has been biased to Grandma's house. Without human intervention, pull the main thread back. I'm afraid not. Anyway, Zhu Zihao and I were originally teammates in the same trench. He wants people, and I want money. Clear and unified goals. As long as we join forces, I believe it will go smoothly to the end. That night, Bajiro received it. Zhu Zihao and I. News of being kidnapped at the same time. And asked him to bring 1 billion ransom to save us both. Exactly. This is the big play that Zhu Zihao and I co-starred in. I sat on a beech reef, munching on an apple. Out of the corner of his eye, he glanced at Zhu Zihao, who was nervous beside him. How about it? Did Bajiro agree to redeem? Zhu Zihao said nervously. He's on his way to us with the ransom. Zhu Zihao still doesn't trust me a little bit. He stared at my face cautiously and asked, does it really work? I look helpless. Does it work? Do you have any other plans to win back Desiru's heart? I was speechless. I know Zhu Zihao doesn't necessarily believe me, but I also know that he has nothing to do with Bajiro. He can only obey my arrangements obediently. A dead horse is a living horse, doctor. I throw out the pit, a comforting pat on his shoulder. Don't worry, bro, as long as it goes according to plan. Angelina will come back to you sooner or later. Zhu Zihao said vigilantly. Why are you helping me? I'm not helping. I was helping myself. Soon, Bajiro arrived at the agreed location. Zhu Zihao and I were tied up by kidnappers. At your feet are the cliffs and the sea. In the dark, Bajiro anxiously threw the card to the kidnapper. I brought the money. Can you let him go? I gave the kidnapper a look. He put away the card. Scaled back. Recite the lines practiced in the front row. Miss by 1 billion ransom can only save one person. Choose first love, or choose this symbol. You have 2 minutes, or I'll push them both off. Bajiro looked angry. You're kidding me. The kidnapper was frightened by Bajiro's cold aura. Or did I just stand there and try to remind him? Miss Hibai is not in the business war. Do you often use this despicable way? I'm just applying what I've learned. That's so great. It perfectly explains the identity and intentions of the kidnappers. Next is Zhu Zhao's performance. Jiru saved Lin Mo. I know you don't have me in your heart anymore. That being the case, let me die. I have to. Gu Zihao's acting skills are still very online. Weak, not stubborn, and affectionate. He confessed affectionately to Bijiru. I only hope that after death, you can always remember me. The kidnapper poked me secretly, signaled that it's my turn to say my last words. But I didn't prepare my lines at all. See, the kidnapper had no choice but to take it up and continue talking. So, Miss Bai chooses who to let die. Bijiru refused to give in at all, but his eyes kept staring nervously at me. I want both of them alive. I want to ink a little. He is going to choose Gu Zihao to die to prevent this from happening. I deliberately pretended to be cunning. The body fell off the cliff in a blaze. In the howling sea breeze, I vaguely heard Bazairu's heartbreaking cry. Seawater is pouring desperately into my nose and ears. My body is slowly sinking, and I'm coming off the rope. Swim 5 kilometers in the dark, back to the shore. I'm slumped on the beach, hearing up to the sky. Laozu is finally offline. Yacht luxury car. Sister's dashing retirement life. I'm here. Since the death escape went offline, I lived the life that all men envy. Single rich life. Take the money and I'll buy it right away. The next yacht decides to sail around the Pacific Ocean, and also gave my sister 100 million as agreed. Younger sister. It was I who was temporarily pulled in as an extra that night, and he handed me the champagne. I'm worried that Miss Bai won't come looking for it. I took a sip of champagne. Squint your eyes and sleep. Don't worry, we all came to the Pacific Ocean. Even if my Jiru has great ability, he can't find me either. Just started to chat. Just listened to a bang, and I just fell out of my chair. I take off my sunglasses. How to look around in a panic. The yacht is about to hit the shore reef. Are you going to sink? My sister carefully reminded me. Miss Bai Bai, come after me and follow her fingers. Angelica is standing on another yacht, staring at me. Staring at my bag is cold. Damn it. But Jiru is really coming. Fake. I'm obviously dead. Did Gu Zihao expose my whereabouts? The yacht was forced to stop. Angelina grabbed my arm, forcibly took me back. He hasn't said a word to me in the past 2 days on the road. Huge anger hit me all over. So scared that I huddled in the corner and didn't dare to talk. My heart is desperately searching for a way to save myself, or I'll die refusing to admit that I'm Linma. It's a stranger with the same face as Linma anyway. Just pretend you don't know it. I licked my dry lips, just about to speak. Bijiru took the lead. Are you ready to die for not admitting that you are Linmer? Pretend you don't know me. How the hell did he know? Angelina stared at me. Sneered, in fact, after the car accident, half a year ago. I can read your mind. And now, stop now. You swear at me in your heart. I don't believe it. I'm still testing it in my heart. Angelica is a big sand tea. She had a dark face. Slap your palm heavily on the table, I said through gritted teeth. Don't scold me in your heart. I'm gone. Family? Who can tell me why I lost? An ordinary female overlord accidentally awakened the ability to read minds in a car accident. And scheming to eavesdrop on my heart for more than half a year. Then I scolded him in my heart. He heard it all. No wonder the plot is getting more and more deviant. It's really scary when you think about it. Angelina stared into my eyes. I'm afraid he'll hear my heart again. Hastily began to recite. Wing goose 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 goose. Song to heaven. White hair floating green water. Anthurium dial king ball. And then I repeat, until the loop reaches the 39th pass. Beijiru can't take it anymore. Beijiru walked forward angrily, hold me against the white wall. Ask why you deceived me. You want to leave me so much? I goose goose goose. Song to heaven. White hair is enough. Suzuki, I blinked. Look innocent. But according to the plot in the book, I should have gone offline long ago. And Gu Zihao is your destined lover. I'm a vicious man. How can you really steal a woman from the male protagonist? Basie bit her red lips softly. I don't care if this is in books or in the real world. The person I like is you, not Gu Zihao. I look wronged, but Beijiru was harmless. Nothing but even if innocence collapses. There is also a tall person wearing it. What are you afraid of? I gave it a little peck. But Gu Zihao is here. He's standing right behind you. It's not good to force a confession to me like this. Angelina slowly released me. Looking back, Gu Zihao stood at the door in a white suit. He was pale. The first reaction after being dismantled. Just throw the pot on my head. Jiru, listen to my explanation. I didn't plan the suspended animation. The mastermind behind the scenes is actually... Angelica is displeased. I know you're not behind this. Gu Zihao tried his best to pull the corners of his mouth. So you still blame me, right? The long eyelashes under the eyelids of Bazairu's face are in. A shadow swept across her face. She continued helplessly. I don't blame you. Guzihao, why don't you understand? It's over between us. Since my car accident 6 months ago, he had mind-reading skills for Lilbert. Also at that time. Oh, I see. I'm just a fictional character in a book. The only purpose for which I was created. Just to know and love you. When to do what to say at this time. My life has been written since birth. I don't really care. I've always cared about you, Zhu Zihao. I heard Linmer say, your purpose for studying abroad, it is to free up spare time to fight against other female partners. I didn't believe it at first, until I personally went abroad to find you. I saw you the same way, the same means. Go after another woman like me. So happy, so dashing, completely left me behind. Zhu Zihao panicked. He hurriedly explained Jiru. It's not what you think. I treat them differently than I treat you. I really love you. Bajairu smiled. Fight hard on the red day. I admit that I used to like you very much, but that was only once. There you go. Never come back. Take advantage of the gap between the two. I'm powerless to go crazy in my heart. I see. It was me who indirectly caused the storyline to deviate. Male and female lead break up. The world in the book doesn't collapse, does it? Won't kill me completely. I rubbed goosebumps on my arms in fear. Look at Zhu Zihao's cold and heartless words. I go, Angelo, you mustn't regret it. Then turn away. I panicked and wanted to take the opportunity to slip away. But she was caught by the quick-eyed and quick-witted Bajiro. I reflexively chanted goose goose in my heart. She gently held my cheek. Doctor, please. Tell your husband, you will never run away from me for the rest of your life. Gu Zihao really didn't show up outside the meal. I've been worried that my vicious male role mission will fail. Will be obliterated by this world. But wait and wait. Wait until the baby is born. Go to kindergarten. Go to primary school. Go to middle school. Nothing is the same. Angelina has retired from the entertainment industry. Take me to fulfill my dream of traveling around the Pacific Ocean. I sat on the bow of the boat, inner feeling. The plot is completely deviated. In case later, my children and I were suddenly taken out of the book. What should Bajiro do here alone? A warm embrace suddenly clung to his back. Bajiro hugged me and rubbed my ears. Don't worry, husband. If the world were to start again, I will still find a way to find you. Then it won't be me next time. Then I'll keep waiting. Keep waiting until it's you.